Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College Sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College Sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College Sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac & Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac & Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision
From the
TV,
Bass Center in Salem,
Comcast
Virginia,
Channel
it's the
7.
Roanoke Maroons and the Virginia Wesleyan Marlins. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nick DeSantis alongside Brett Peltier on senior night for the Maroons, recognizing their two seniors, Nikki Moats, who obviously done for the year with an injury, and Cappy Sullenberger. Sullenberger, the forward out of Monterey, Virginia, will be in the starting lineup tonight for Coach Dunnigan. She's joined by Tatum McKee, Taylor Duggins, Rachel Delahunt, and Paxton Gwynn. Normal starter Laurel Hankins stepping aside to make way for Sullenberger. Roanoke and the home whites going right to left. Valwez, the road blues, going left to right. Gwynn and Kristen Blaylock in on the opening tip-off, which Roanoke controls, and we're underway at the Bass Center. Starting lineup for Virginia Wesleyan: Katie Tassa, Shoni Lewis, Rachel Miller, Beth Ann Boyce, and the before-mentioned Kristen Blaylock. Duggins controlling, rolls back in towards the paint, kicks it far side for Tatum McKee. McKee to the top now, Sullenberger. Steps in, kicks back to the top. To the near side now, Duggins. 10 to go, cutting Tatum McKee. McKee underneath, tried to go up. She's blocked on the play by Tassa. Roanoke went down underneath with 6 to shoot. Delahunt inbound for the Maroons, had a career night last night with 17 points. Delahunt looking things over, has to get it in, now calls for a timeout. Great defense by Virginia Wesleyan, forces the issue for Roanoke.
Virginia Wesleyan opened up in man-to-man pressure.
They didn't give Delahunt the timeout.
No, they called it 5 seconds. You can't call the timeout after 4. It's still a turnover.
Rachel Miller carries ahead, the first possession of the game for Virginia Wesleyan. The Marlins 19-4 this season, 16-2 within the ODAC. Well, they're 17-2 with their win last night, 20-4 overall. As Tassa has it at the top, 10 left on the shot clock. She goes to Miller to her left. Miller has a lane, drives through the paint. Her floater, no good. Rebound chopped at. It was off the jaw of Duggins. Lands for Paxton Gwynn.
Roanoke also opened it a man-to-man. Nice box out by Paxton Gwynn.
As Delahunt unable to get it to go, Sullenberger going to be called over the top. Fouling Sullenberger, her first, team's first. 102 in.
Called her over the back out of 22.
As Miller hands it off on the right side. Cycle to the top now for Blaylock, who drives in. Kick to the near side. 3 on the way is off the mark. And pulling the trigger was Rachel Miller. Tatum McKee collects the rebound for the Maroons.
Tatum McKee, nice box out on the defensive end. She starts out after a 16-round rebound game last night with her first one today.
As McKee has it along the right side. Moves towards the corner, goes to the top for Paxton Gwynn. 11 to shoot, kicked back out. McKee thinking 3. Steps in from the corner, goes to Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn turns in the paint, she's blocked.
Nice play and staying down on defense and hands up by Blaylock.
As Lewis overtaken from behind by Duggins. Gwynn prying for it, jump ball call. Possession will stay now with Virginia Wesleyan. Lewis to inbound.
In the man-to-man.
As a 3 from the corner goes off the front of the rim. Rebound swatted at, taken by Tatum McKee. McKee quickly moving in, one-on-one with Boyce. Now pulls out to slow the tempo. McKee for Duggins, going to spot up a 3, and she drills it.
Nice play by McKee, taking the ball strong. And Duggins was the trailer on the break for Roanoke. Roanoke, again, is having some trouble, as they did last night, getting their matchups off the inbounds plays from underneath the offensive basket for their opponent.
As they're able to get it down low, Blaylock lays it in for 2.
Blaylock got around Gwynn that time, and it was a good feed by the guard.
Duggins will carry ahead, 2:20 in. Duggins goes to her left, goes to Paxton Gwynn at the top. Gwynn drives in, tried to get it down low for Tatum McKee, easily taken away though by Blaylock.
Senior for Virginia Wesleyan, Kristen Blaylock, playing excellent defense.
As Miller goes to the top now, Tassa. To the near side, Boyce, now down low, Blaylock, backs down Gwynn, now kicks it out. Back on the near side, Boyce walks towards the top, now the left side through the paint. It's kicked out for Lewis, who drives in. 10 left on the shot clock. Lewis looking things over. Goes to the far corner, a 3 on the way from Boyce, and she knocks it down.
Much like the other teams in this league, Nick, teams seem to have 2 and 3 kids that can make the 3, so you have to stay out on people when they get open around the arc.
As Duggins goes to the top for Delahunt, back to the near side, Duggins to the corner, Tatum McKee. McKee walking towards the top, goes to Duggins. Duggins drives in, kicks it for McKee. 7 left on the shot clock. As Delahunt breaks it along the right side from a sharp angle, she's blocked again. As that was Lewis that got her hand in on it, as Lewis carries ahead.
That was good defense by Shawnee Lewis. Perhaps they saw a little video of the game last night. Delahunt had 3 or 4 of those that went in.
Virginia Wesleyan controlling with a 5-3 lead. It's about 4 minutes in. Oh, travel call against Lewis. Took too many steps. That's coming in off the bench. Virginia Wesleyan is Sarah Sipe. Into the game to get Lewis. Glasgow and Newsom into the game as well, exiting Boyce and Miller.
You almost had one of your line changes there, Nick. It was close.
Lacrosse season starts tomorrow. I'll get plenty of those. Paxton Gwynn goes to Tatum McKee off the inbound. Now at the top, Duggins calls out the play. Duggins to the top, Delahunt. Looking things over, tries to drive in, then lost it. Roanoke has really had trouble with their offensive possessions.
They're shading Delahunt to her right and successfully playing defense against her this afternoon.
As Sipe for 3, no good. Bounces up off the shot clock. Possession will go back to Roanoke. McKee to inbound underneath. Able to find Duggins, who gives it back from McKee. Virginia Wesleyan applying pressure. McKee just going to use her speed to beat it. McKee into the paint, far side Delahunt. Her baseline jumper falls, and the game tied at 5.
That time Rachel went closer to the baseline, stepped out a little bit, and was able to hit her little 15-foot jumper.
As Glasgow walks ahead. Roanoke looks like they're sitting in a 2-3 zone, and an offensive foul called against Virginia Wesleyan. It's going to go against Newsom. As Blaylock will exit.
Good defense holding the position that time by the Roanoke ladies.
5-5 game, 15-22 remaining in the first half. As Duggins the give and go with McKee trying to break out of their own end. McKee has Sullenberger to the near side, couldn't find her, picks up her dribble, has to move it. Finds a cutting Duggins, it's knocked away from her. Delahunt forearm to the ground, no foul called. They try and go down low, taken away by Tatum McKee.
Good alertness by Tatum McKee.
As Gwynn going to spot up a 3 from the right side. That one off the front of the rim. Duggins unable to collect the rebound. Virginia Wesleyan will come back the other way.
Good look by Paxton Gwynn and a good screen by Rachel Delahunt right before half court to free Tatum McKee for the pass.
Glasgow hands it off for Tassa. Tassa looking things over as the Marlins run the offense. Kelly wanted to go back for Tassa. She had turned away, unable to save it. Was Sarah Sipe. Roanoke will get possession back off the Marlins turnover.
Miscommunication. Tasla went cut to the basket, and the pass was in the direction of where she was standing, not where she was going. That's usually a problem.
Hankins in the game to get Sullenberger. Score still tied at 5. Duggins walks ahead, moving down the right side. Tries to drive in all the way and off the glass. Can't get it to go, but Duggins called for the offensive foul.
Anna Ward's going to check in for the Lady Maroons. Young lady number 23 for Virginia Wesleyan able to hold her position against Duggins that time as she drove to the basket.
Virginia Wesleyan carrying ahead. It's Glasgow. Glasgow skip pass out to the top. Having some trouble with that was Newsom. She hands off for Tassa. Tassa for Sipe. Goes towards the corner. Picked off by Tatum McKee. She's got speed back the other way. McKee in on Newsom. She's blocked and fouled.
This league hasn't gotten used to Tatum McKee yet. She's looking for that pass to go cross court and take the ball the other way. It's one of her strengths, and she looks for it on defense.
Foul on Newsom is her second, team's second. Tatum McKee at the line for 2 shots. As she connects on the first. It's Beth Ann Boyce back to action for the Marlins. .14:02 remaining as it goes off the front of the rim. Rebound Paxton Gwynn underneath, able to lay it back in. A quick whistle and a timeout for Virginia Wesleyan.
Great hustle by Paxton Gwynn off the missed free throw. Roanoke again having success rebounding.
An 8-5 game, clock frozen 13:57 ago. Yes. Coach Dunmeyer taking a 30-second timeout.
Nick, I'd like to take this time during this timeout to thank you for this season. I know it's not our last broadcast, but you are a senior, as was mentioned earlier. And I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed our last year and a half together or so.
Thanks, Brian. It's been
a pleasure.
Time.
One of the greatest human beings ever to inhale air, Nick DeSanctis.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah, well, I'm known for those. Some of them got me into trouble over the years.
The last game I'll be calling here at the Bass Center. This is an interesting night.
I see the Rachel Delahunt fan club has returned on the opposite side of the court also, so that's good to see.
As Glasgow carries ahead, hands it off for Nancy Kelly. Music still hasn't stopped here. As Glasgow has it on the left side. Glasgow drives in through the paint, off the glass, can't get it to go, but an offensive foul called against Glasgow.
Good step in by Tatum McKee, drawing the charge.
.13:40 to go. And a whistle. It should be a timeout on the court. The officials trying to straighten things out. It is, in fact, time to step aside. Timeout on the court. 13:40 to go in the first half. 8-5 the score.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac & Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Welcome back to the Bass Center. 8-5. Roanoke a 3-point lead. 13:40 to go. Virginia Wesleyan will apply pressure as Roanoke tries to break out.
Roanoke ran a stack at the foul line to get that ball in bounds. Delahunt able to go straight to it.
Delahunt, McKee, Gwynn, Hankins, and Hannah Ward. The 5 out now for the Maroons. As Delahunt trying to get across midcourt. That took 17 seconds. She goes to right for Hannah Ward. 7 to shoot for the Maroons. As Ward goes down low. Hankins on the run, lays it in.
That's the play that Delahunt had last night. The cut from the right to the basket and the feed from the right side. Good pass by Hannah Ward. Good look by Laurel Hankins. And a good job by Rachel Delahunt to keep her dribble alive, get the ball down the court.
That's too many steps called against Virginia Wesleyan.
Taylor Duggins and Samantha Garst enter the game for Roanoke.
McKee again to inbound. Gets it in for Duggins. Duggins will carry ahead. The Maroons have the Marlins doubled up. It's 10-5. Duggins goes to her right, looks towards the corner. Now goes to the top for Tatum McKee. McKee drives in underneath, able to lay it in and get 2.
McKee split 2 defenders that time for a layup. Nice move. Roanoke with a 7-point lead. 12.5 to go, first half.
Roanoke really came out slow. They've since been able to pick it up. The Marlins at the top. Mrs. Nancy Kelly. Long to her left for Miller. Guarded by Ward. Goes to Boyce at the top. Now down low, Blaylock. Able to get that one off the glass.
Blaylock is an experienced player in the post, and she has an advantage today over the shorter and younger Maroons. And she makes a good move there.
Duggins walks ahead. Looks towards the top. Looks not to go to Ward. Instead, now Hankins at the point. Hankins to the right, rolls back in, kicks it for Duggins, drives in. Now the right wing, Tatum McKee. McKee picks up her dribble, has to get rid of it, dropped it. Passed it along for Duggins at the top. Hankins, 3 to shoot. Hankins to the corner. Duggins lets it fly. Good if it goes. That one no good as the shot clock expired. Rebound taken by Lewis.
Nice effort by Taylor Duggins. Again, Laurel Hankins' great strength is to catch and shoot. She needs to look for that on the perimeter area.
There's a 3 from Blaylock. No good. Rebound corralled, though, by Tatum McKee.
Blaylock's a great player, but Roanoke will take that all day. Stand on the perimeter and take the 3.
Duggins at the top. Turn left on the shot clock. Kicks to the near side for Hankins. As that one comes out just in front of us. The turnover by Roanoke. The Marlins will take over.
Laurel has had a injured ankle. Perhaps she caught herself a little bit trying to shift her weight to catch that pass and didn't get there.
As they go down low, Blaylock, her layup no good. Rebound taken by Samantha Garst.
Blaylock had her play then, shot it a little quick and all the way over the basket.
As Hankins from the foul line, kicks it for McKee. Back to the right wing now, Hankins. Down to the top, McKee. The top of the key. It's Garst. Puts down her dribble, now goes to Ward at the foul line. Ward moving towards the right, all the way underneath, dances in and puts it off the glass.
The Roanoke guards continue to drive underneath the basket successfully and make layups. That time it was Hannah Ward.
Ward just went right around 2 Marlins and found herself wide open underneath. Roanoke again has Virginia Wesleyan dealt up as Garst will knock the pass free. Duggins takes it.
That's a great play by Samantha Garst on Blaylock.
I'm going to go back to Garst down low. Garst to the corner. McKee for 3. No good. Rebound popped at towards the far side. Taken by Kelly. As Kelly gives it up for Miller, who moves ahead. Miller goes underneath. Pass tipped out of bounds by Roanoke.
That was a nice block out on the defensive end by the Virginia Wesleyan player, able to gather the rebound. Virginia Wesleyan seems to have trouble getting their legs today after playing Hollins last night as well. (58-49).
58-49, the score of Virginia Wesleyan Hollins yesterday. The Marlins coming away with a win. As in the corner, Sipe drives to the top, gives it for Miller. Miller to the left wing corner, Lewis. Back now Miller. 12 to shoot for Virginia Wesleyan. As Miller crosses over, goes back to the corner for Lewis. Lewis tries to go topside, lost it to the floor. Delahunt has it. Delahunt looked to Hankins on the near side, couldn't find her. Now Ward. Ward drives in through the paint, floated it up. Was unable to draw a foul call.
That was a good effort by Hannah Ward. She was a little bit far from the basket to put that kind of shot up. That's a little bit far for 6 feet.
As underneath, Blaylock, the bump, the shot, and the two.
Blaylock again with a decided advantage this afternoon on the block. She's exploiting it so far.
Well, good news for Roanoke. She's not out on the floor. Paxton Gwynn, no fouls tonight, as Roanoke ran into some serious foul trouble last night.
I think Susan Dunnigan is a little bit concerned about how their legs are going to be for the players who played a lot last night.
This kicked out for Ward. Drives in through the paint. Floats it down low for Garst. Garst in a low post. Unable to get it to go. Looked like she was blocked by Blaylock.
That was great defense by Blaylock, and Paxton Gwynn has returned to the scorer's table.
As Lewis goes out to the top, it's swung to the far side for Sipe. Tried to go down low for Blaylock. Poked that, knocked free. Ward with a loose ball.
Samantha Garst again. Good defense around Blaylock's side. Knocking the ball away.
Try and go down low for Delahunt. Knocked away from her. Pinned in the corner now is Lewis. She's able to get it free. 14-9 the score, 8.5 to go.
That was just a bad pass as Delahunt had no chance to make that reception. Kayla Lemke also at the scorer's table for Roanoke.
As Kelly goes along for Lewis off the left side. Goes to the top for Miller. Now to the near side, Blaylock. Going to spot up a three. No good. Rebound taken by Ward.
That was a great box out by Hannah Ward on the weak side.
Duggins for Garst. Garst spots it up, turns back in the paint, goes to the glass, unable to get it to go. Rebounds popped out towards the top where Hankins will take it with a fresh 30. Delahunt gets things set up, now goes to Duggins. Duggins for three, no good, just off the mark.
The original play was a great effort by Samantha Garst. She just can't get the ball over top of Blaylock this afternoon. Blaylock is holding her position, putting her hands up in the air and doing a good job.
As Miller up the right side now, Blaylock. Blaylock to the top for Sipe, further towards the left wing corner for Morris. Or rather, Miller. Now trying to drive in is Lewis. She runs into Garst and bumped her back. Dunnigan wanted a foul call. She won't get it as Lewis goes off the glass for two. Delahunt working the point for the Maroons. Has the play from the bench.
That was a nice play by the young woman, number 11 for Virginia Weslyan. Garst needed to hold her position a little bit stronger.
As Delahunt's pass tipped. He's able to get it back. Goes to Ward on the right side. Ward for three. No good. Rebound taken underneath by Sipe, who's able to beat Hankins up the wing. Sipe goes behind the back on Duggins. Now kicks it out from the far side. A three off the mark. Rebound taken by Ward again. Duggins now coming up the court. Duggins drives in. Called for the offensive foul. Her second.
That's the second time that Taylor Duggins has gone too far in the second charge they've called on her.
There's a whistle and a timeout on the court. Gwynn, Lemke, Goodell, and McKee return to action for Roanoke when we come back. 6:52 to go in the first half. Roanoke up over Virginia Wesleyan 14-11.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com. If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. If you would like to sponsor...
Back with you at the Best Center. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Roanoke a 3-point lead. Coming off a 6-point loss to Randolph-Macon last night. The game that was no more than a 3-point game up until the final 3 or 4 minutes of that one. There's a 3 on the way from Virginia Wesleyan, goes off the glass and in from Lewis, and we're tied at 14.
That's the third 3 that Virginia Wesleyan has been able to convert this half. Nice effort.
Goodell and Lemke into the game for Roanoke, each for the first time. Delahunt the only one left after the change. As McKee and Gwynn join her to complete the 5 on the court. 13 left in the shot clock. At the top, it's Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn down the right side. Stops, hands it off for Lemke. Lemke looking to do something. Has 5 seconds to shoot in the paint. Lemke wanted to hand it off to Goodell. Ended up putting it right in the breadbasket of Lewis. Great defense by Virginia Wesleyan.
That was a great half-court set defense by Virginia Wesleyan on that possession by Roanoke.
As Lewis goes towards the corner, gets it back from Tassa. Skip pass towards the near side. As Miller unable to connect, Paxton Gwynn takes the rebound. It's poked away from her. She gets it back. Gwynn moving up the right side. Stops. Goes back for Delahunt. Maroons get set up on the right side. Goodell going to spot up a 3, and she nails it.
Megan Goodell from 3 to put Roanoke back ahead by 3. That was a great rebound and great take by Paxton Gwynn.
Goodell had a 3 last night, her only points of the contest.
Megan Goodell, they need to look for her on the perimeter. She's shown she can make that shot. She had a good game at Hollins.
There's a rebound taken by Tatum McKee after Sipe was unable to connect. McKee gets set up on the right side, looking things over. Picks up her dribble, wanted to go down low for Goodell, instead goes to Gwynn. Gwynn stops, drew the double team in the paint, able to get 2 on the turnaround.
That's simply a product of Blaylock being out of the game. They should look for Gwynn on the interior. Nice drive and effort by Paxton Gwynn to score the field goal.
As Lewis on the right side, covered by Goodell. Lewis drives in the paint, kicks it towards the corner. She spots up a 3 and hits it. And Sarah Sipe.
Virginia Wesleyan is running a really fine zone offense this afternoon. That's the 4th time they've spotted up a shooter on the perimeter for the conversion.
As Delahunt carries ahead. Moves it off for Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn going to take a 3. Yes! Paxton Gwynn!
They left her that time, Nick. They left the ball. You never leave the ball. Good recognition by Paxton Gwynn to turn and convert the 3.
Was driving all the way in there was Miller, unable to connect, but a foul against Virginia Wesleyan. Rather out of bounds off of Valles. Roanoke will take over a 5-point lead, 4:11 to go in the half.
That's the second time she hasn't been able to convert the field goal yet, but Miller is losing Kayla Lemke as Kayla Lemke tries to keep up with her.
As Boyce checks in for Valles and to get Lewis.
Blaylock back at the scorer's table also for Virginia Wesleyan.
As Tatum McKee carries up. On the right side, McKee races towards the corner. Now stops. Gives it up for Rachel Delahunt at the point. Delahunt on the right side. Now Tatum McKee. The near side, it's Goodell. Goodell, a big height advantage on Beth Ann Boyce as she goes into the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Miller as she'll push the floor back the other way. Miller on the left side. Sipe for 3. Yes!
Again, the 3-point field goal for Virginia Wesleyan. That time it was off transition from defense to offense.
Sipe 2 for 3 from beyond the arc today. It's a 2-point game, 3.5 to play in the first half. There's now Lemke inside. Lemke turns in, able to get it to go.
Nice effort by Kayla Lemke, and the difference in what she did and what the other young ladies have been doing the past few minutes, she used the backboard to convert the layup.
Miller has it at the top. Hands it off for Sipe. Going to try her luck again. That time no good. But a foul going to be called against Delahunt. I believe after the shot, so the foul will be called on the floor. 4th team foul. First on Delahunt as Gwynn and Delahunt exit. Duggins and Sullenberger return to action for the Maroons.
Again, I think Coach Dunnigan is a little bit concerned about legs. Rachel Delahunt ran the team from the point most of the night last night. And Paxton Gwynn goes out of the lineup.
Sipe racing through the lane, able to connect. Still a 2-point game, under 3 minutes to play in the half.
Sipe may be the freshman of the year, and she's playing like it today. Very fine game.
Sipe out of Gaithersburg, Maryland, 5'6" freshman. Goodell has it at the top for the Maroons, has a cutting. Sullenberger has it knocked away from her, but called for the foul is Tassa.
Good cut by Cappy Sullenberger.
It'll be a shooting foul. Sullenberger will go to the line for 2. Sullenberger 5 for 7 from the line this season. Sullenberger unable to connect on the first. Here in a 2-point game late in the first half at the Bass Center in Salem. Sullenberger connects on the second to make it a 3-point spread.
That's good form by Cappy Sullenberger. She took her time on the second one a little bit more.
Virginia wasn't on the offensive set. Clock down to 2:30. Underneath, Blaylock off the glass, can't connect. Rebound swatted at by Sullenberger, but a foul going to be called here. It looks like against Cappy.
Good effort by Sullenberger. Again, that's a tremendous mismatch, especially without Paxton Gwynn in the game. Blaylock on the underneath block for Virginia Wesleyan.
For Sullenberger, her second, 5th team foul. Goodell now lined up on Blaylock. As Virginia Wesleyan gets it into Miller with a fresh shot clock. Miller to the right side, a 3 on the way from Boyce, and she hits it. We're tied at 25.
We'll have to look at the halftime stats, Nick, but I think that's 5 3-pointers this half for Virginia Wesleyan.
It is. Roanoke has 3.
Rachel Delahunt at the scorer's table.
Along with Paxton Gwynn. As Duggins has at the top, 15 left on the shot clock. Goodell from the right side going to try a 3 of her own. That one bounces out.
That's a good effort by Megan Goodell. It's her spot and her shot, just a little bit short.
As Miller kicks it towards the right side. It's swung further to Sipe on the left wing. Sipe rolls back, goes towards the corner. Blaylock a long 2 off the front of the rim. Rebound punched right to Duggins. Duggins with 2 Marlins on her, able to avoid it. Send things ahead.
Again, that's Blaylock on the perimeter, and I'm sure she can make that shot in practice, but I don't understand it in today's game.
As a blocking foul coming up here against Virginia Wesleyan. As Goodell drove in. It's going to be against Tassa, her second, team's 5th. As Delahunt, Gwynn, and Ward into the game to get Goodell, Lemke, and Sullenberger. Foul called on the floor. 86 seconds left in the first half. Score tied at 25. Delahunt has to get it in. 5 seconds called again. That's the second time in the half that Delahunt's been called for 5 seconds. Really nothing against Delahunt, more so a credit to the Virginia Wesleyan defense.
It is a credit to their defense, but Delahunt has to let that ball go on the Roanoke offensive end. She can't fear the live ball turnover.
As Sipe cuts inside. Sipe from the paint. Can't get her layup to go. Paxton Gwynn and McKee team up for the rebound. McKee with it. Now trying to avoid Sipe. It's the near side for Duggins to the corner. Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn tried to go down low for McKee. Tipped out of bounds by Virginia Wesleyan.
Tatum McKee and Paxton Gwynn again doing a great job on the boards this afternoon, both offensively and defensively.
As they'll reset the shot clock from 30 back down to 21. Saying there was no shot. Clock frozen at 1:02. As McKee tried to get it in for Duggins, punched back out by the Marlins. McKee will inbound again. Looking to get it in, able to find Hannah Ward along the baseline. Ward goes to Delahunt at the foul line, spots up a jumper. That one rattles around the rim and pops out. Rebound punched free. Virginia wasn't able to take it. This is Kelly. Kelly pestered from behind by Tatum McKee.
That's good effort by Hannah Ward. Strong take on the offensive end. And of course, the shot just popped out for Rachel Delahunt. Good defense
as
both
Sipe
ways.
Able to take it away. Sipe goes behind the back, counted and one, and she's able to connect on the layup. Nifty move by Sipe. So foul on McKee, her first 6th team foul. Clock stops.
When Rachel Delahunt grabbed the rebound and came up the court, she didn't realize defenders were behind her, and she was about to step into a double team. And Sipe made the steal, made the layup, and drew the foul on McKee and completed the 3-point play.
A 3-point lead for Virginia Wesleyan. Duggins carries ahead. There's a 4-second difference between the clocks. She hands it off for Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn tries to drive in, finds nothing. Goes to the corner for Hannah Ward. Ward again drives baseline off the glass, can't connect. Rebound punched out of bounds by Virginia Wesleyan.
Excellent idea by Hannah Ward. The baseline was open. She just left the layup a little bit short.
12.9 seconds left in the half. Shot clock unplugged in a 3-point game. McKee looking things over, goes to launch it. Gets it out to midcourt for Duggins. Duggins get things set up. 10 seconds left. Now 7-6. Duggins on the right side goes to Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn going to spot up a three. That one off the mark. The horn will sound, and that will do it for the first half of play at the Bass Center in Salem. 28-25 the score as the teams head to the locker rooms. We'll be back with a recap of the first half and start of the final 20 minutes. Stay with us.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by...
Welcome back to the Bass Center. Nicholas Angus and Brett Peltier taking a look over the stats for both teams through 20 minutes. Paxton Gwynn leads the Maroons with 7 points to go along with 3 rebounds. 3 points for Goodell and Tatum McKee, who continues to be on her rebounding binge, basically. 5 boards for McKee. 3 points as well for Duggins, 2 for Lemke, Hankins, Delahunt, and Ward. Sullenberger has 1 coming off for foul shot. New Wesleyan led by Sarah Sipe, who's had a very impressive game, 2 for 4 from beyond the arc for 11 points. 6 points apiece for Boyce and Blaylock, 5 for Lewis. Those are the only 5 that have scored for Virginia Wesleyan, as Duggins has the opening possession of the second half. Brett, is there anything else in the stats that really stands out to you?
Well, as we were discussing at halftime, Nick, this is very close. The only difference is Virginia Wesleyan 11 for 27 field goals first half. Roanoke 10 for 27. Virginia Wesleyan 2 more 3-pointers, 5 to 3, and that's the biggest difference. That's why there's a 3-point game.
As Gwynn gets it back after it tipped off of Marlin, then Gwynn blocked by Blaylock.
Blaylock, again, has played excellent defense this afternoon. She's had a great game, and we see her go to the block against Paxton Gwynn immediately.
As Blaylock goes down to the floor after it, jump ball called, possession will stay with Virginia Wesleyan.
I'm always fascinated at that. They didn't grant her that time, but Coach Dunmeyer was calling a timeout. It was Virginia Wesleyan's ball anyway. I mean, teams do that, and it's such a waste.
As Lewis to inbound for Virginia Wesleyan. Gets this one in for Boyce, who drives into the paint. Boyce underneath. Can't connect.
Good move by Boyce. He just left it a little bit short. Nice rebound by Tatum McKee.
As Duggins has it up the left side. Duggins to the corner for Delahunt. Now a cutting Hankins into the glass. Lays it in for 2.
That's the second time Laurel Hankins has been able to do that this afternoon.
Was on the right side, Lewis. Goes to the top, Tassa. Swung towards the near corner. As Boyce walks towards the top, now Tassa. Roanoke looks like they're sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Pass tipped, swatted at and taken by Hankins. They tried to go down low to Blaylock.
Nice alertness and nice hands by Laurel Hankins to come up with the steal.
Hankins to the top for McKee. Across for Delahunt. Delahunt for Hankins, going to spot up a 3. That one no good. Offensive board, Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn, the pump fake, goes back up. Can't get it to go. McKee reaching for the rebound. That's corralled finally by Tassa.
Excellent rebound on the weak side by Paxton Gwynn off the Hankins miss, but once again, Kristen Blaylock, excellent defense. She's really bothered Gwynn today in the post area.
As down low, Blaylock can't connect. Rebound taken by Laurel Hankins. At the half, Randolph-Macon was leading Hollins 44-27. If Hollins wins and Roanoke loses, the Maroons are out as Gwynn can't connect on the 3. Offensive board by Delahunt, but she lost it to Boyce.
That was good effort by Rachel Delahunt. Beth Ann Boyce just able to rip the rebound away that time.
It's Boyce on the near side, now Miller. Miller able to roll all the way in, off the glass, no good. Gwynn comes down with the rebound. Jump ball call. Possession will go to Roanoke as 2 subs come in for Virginia Wesleyan. Kelly.
Good hustle, good battle by Paxton Gwynn to secure that rebound enough to create the jump ball. Interesting move by Virginia Wesleyan as Kristen Blaylock goes to the bench.
Roanoke College men came away with an 80-73 win over Bridgewater College. They finished the season 3-13 in the ODAC, 7-18 overall. They'll face off Tuesday in a play-in game for the ODAC tournament with either Randolph or Lynchburg. As Delahunt has it, able to beat the pressure from Virginia Wesleyan. The offense getting set up. Delahunt goes to her left for Duggins. Now cutting Hankins on the left side. Hankins pulls towards the corner. Now goes inside Paxton Gwynn. Kicked out Delahunt. Further McKee to the left wing corner. Hankins now back in. Gwynn turns around, sends it down low. Tatum McKee puts it off the glass for 2, and Roanoke has the lead.
Nice feed by by Paxton Gwynn to a cutting Tatum McKee for the layup.
There's a 3 from Sipe, and she hits it. A long 2, rather.
Sarah Sipe again showing why she'll be the newcomer of the year in the league.
Is there anybody that's really close in the games we've done? No one is really popping out to me as a freshman.
Not as freshman. I think she's heading above the freshman. I think the largest class of freshmen belong to the Maroons, and we've seen some sparkling play by some of these freshmen, but Sipe has been the most consistent.
As Hankins tries a 3. That one no good. Rebound taken by the Marlins as they move ahead. On the right side, it's Lewis. Lewis hands it off for Sipe. She's going to try it again. That one no good. Hit the support for the net up top, out of bounds. Possession will go to Roanoke, much to the displeasure of Virginia Wesleyan's Coach Dunmeyer. As Spencer into the game. For Virginia Wesleyan, as McKee inbounds to Duggins. Duggins carries ahead, drives in, kicks to the corner for McKee. Now Paxton Gwynn, thinking 3, steps in. To the near side now it's Hankins. Hankins tries to roll it on Sipe, who just took it clean away. Sipe driving in on Gwynn, now stops. As the trailer, Lewis drives all the way through, kicks it out baseline. Spencer steps around Delahunt and hits the jumper.
That was a good shot fake, good step around. Nice 10-footer by the Virginia Wesleyan player. Nice play on the defensive end by Sarah Sipe. Like to see Paxton Gwynn use her offense with Kristen Blaylock out of the game. Timeout, Roanoke.
30-second timeout taken by Duncan. If the Maroons are able to bring it ahead, they'll stop the clock at 15:58. 32-29 the score.
Hannah Ward will be checking in for Roanoke out of the timeout.
Roanoke sitting at 7-16, 7-12 in the ODAC. Virginia Wesleyan 20-4, 17-2 in the ODAC. Last time taking on a Randolph-Macon team that was 11-7 in the ODAC. The Maroons played probably their best game of the year. And while this game has been sloppy, the Maroons still continuing to work Virginia Wesleyan.
Virginia Wesleyan's playing very well. I think their best game of the year was probably their win at Randolph-Macon. And I think they have 2 victories over Eastern Mennonite, which has been their competition. It'll be interesting to me as the postseason moves along if the ODAC gets 3 teams in the tournament this year, being Guilford, Eastern Mennonite, and Virginia Wesleyan. All 3 teams are deserving, I think.
As Delahunt setting up the offense out of a timeout. Shot clock down to 10. They hand it off for Hankins. Got a double screen to the near corner. Now it's Ward. Ward drives in underneath. Off the glass. Can't connect. Rebound around by Kelly.
That's a great idea by Hannah Ward. Second time she's been able to do that. They're leaving the baseline open on her side. She's left the layup a little bit short.
There's Miller along the right side. Looking things over. Delahunt just trying to cut off Sipe. That's from the far side along 2 from Spencer. Rattles out. Rebound taken by Paxton Gwynn, and she's fouled by Kelly.
Roanoke continues to do excellent work on the boards of teams that outsized them. They had a great game last night, and they've been consistent in that factor of the game this afternoon.
McKee inbounds to Paxton Gwynn. Virginia Wesleyan just trying to cut off Delahunt. Gwynn will carry ahead. Gwynn hands it off for Hankins. Hankins gets it to Ward on the left side. Ward through the paint all the way in, able to lay it in.
That time Hannah Ward took it straight down the paint and did make the layup. 1 point game.
As Miller stutters, drives on the left side. It's out for Lewis, thinking three, drives in. Her floater goes back up to a 3-point game.
Nice effort by Shawnee Lewis to drive in and make the 10-footer.
As Hankins gets the ball up the court quickly, gives it to the trailer McKee. McKee turns back in a circle, looking to get rid of it. Goes to Ward to the left for Delahunt. It's one to the corner, Hankins. They go inside now, Paxton Gwynn turns through in the paint, and she gets her floater to go.
Paxton Gwynn, again, look for her offense in the post as long as Blaylock is out of the game. Blaylock is at the scorer's table. We'll see how long this lasts before the next dead ball.
The Sipes jump ball caught nothing. The official says it tipped off of Delahunt.
That is the most amazing stat for Roanoke, I think, this season, is the block shot ability of Rachel Delahunt.
Delahunt is second on the team in blocks behind Nikki Moats.
Not surprising with what we've seen.
As a kickball call, as it went off the foot of Ward, the Virginia Wesleyan trying to inbound.
Blaylock has returned to the lineup for Virginia Wesleyan. Paxton Gwynn will need to look for her shot around the perimeter.
As Blaylock gets the ball out to the top. As Glasgow now for Sight. Sight worked on by Goodell, fresh off the bench. 4 to shoot from the near side. Another air ball. The rebound, though, and the putback underneath. Handled by Spencer.
Spencer was able to push Tatum McKee under the basket that time legally and grabbed the rebound that came off the rim.
As Gwynn goes underneath, and she's fouled.
That time Gwynn used her quickness and went around Blaylock, and when the young woman for Virginia Wesleyan rotated over, she picked up the foul.
Foul called on Glasgow is her second, team's second. As also in a timeout on the court, 13:48 to go in the second half. 3-point game, Roanoke down 36-33.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Gwynn at the line to shoot 2, now out of a timeout. 13:48 to go. Gwynn will have 2 shots, chance to make it a 1-point game as she connects on the first. Gwynn tonight with 9, now 10.
1-point game.
Virginia Wesleyan carries ahead. Goes to the top for Spencer. Now to the near side, it's Newsom. To the top now, Sight. Covered by Delahunt. Sight back for Newsom. Looking inside, finds nothing. Goes to right for Blaylock. Blaylock drives all the way in around Goodell, able to lay it in.
Good play by the Virginia Wesleyan player. Goodell didn't quite get there quick enough to draw the charge.
As McKee double teams. Delahunt gives it up for Goodell at the right side, so he's able to get past. Virginia Wesleyan just double teaming. They're able to take it away. Sipe goes down. Gwynn walks in, has it knocked away from her, but a whistle and now a foul. As a foul is going to be against Newsom out of all that mess. As Gwynn will go to the line for two. It looks like the officials have had enough with Dunmeyer.
Nick, I think Roanoke needs to realize at this point when Virginia Wesleyan's in a press, they're going to press 94 feet. When you get the ball over half court, they're not going to stop.
As Gwynn connects on her first foul shot, back to a 2-point game.
Roanoke very fortunate that Paxton Gwynn was able to draw the foul on that one.
As Gwynn misses on the second, rebound taken by Blaylock. She hands it off for Sipe. Who then drops it back for Glasgow, who will work the point. 13 minutes to go in a 2-point game.
The other advantage that Virginia Wesleyan has given themselves, Roanoke is having to play man-to-man because of their three-point shooting ability, which gives them a disadvantage with Blaylock underneath. But Tatum McKee uses her quickness to make the steal.
As Hannah Ward stops in the right wing corner, floats out to the top for Delahunt. Tried to go further, it was taken away. Walking in is Newsom. She's able to lay it in.
Newsom was looking for that cross-court pass. That's one of those high school Henrietta passes we talk about. And she got it.
As Delahunt tried to pry it away, and she was fouled by Sipe. For Sipe, her first, team's fourth. As Garst, Sullenberger, and Duggins are into the game to get Gwynn, McKee, and Delahunt.
This gives Virginia Wesleyan a great advantage underneath with Gwynn and McKee going to the bench. Roanoke has strengthened perhaps their ability to move the ball up court as Taylor Duggins has returned to face the press.
Duggins able to go back to Ward, who lost it. Now has it back. She's fouled. And she got hooked down by Glasgow.
Again, the Roanoke players are going to have to take the ball strong because Virginia Wesleyan is going to press all the way.
As Miller will check in the game, a whistle and a timeout taken by Roanoke. Dunnigan wants to try and get things reorganized. Full timeout on the court. 12:21 to go in the second half of a 4-point game.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Welcome back to the Bass Center. Nick DeSanctis alongside Brett Peltier in our final game from the Bass Center this season. Dunnigan will have her offense operate out of a timeout. As Ward gets it in for Duggins. Duggins shouting out orders to her offense in a 4-point game. Duggins walking ahead. Goes to her right, looks back, has Hannah Ward at the top. Ward, the crossover into the paint, goes to Delahunt at the top, near side Duggins, further to corner for Sullenberger. 10 left on the shot clock, Sullenberger to Ward. Ward on the right side crosses over in the paint. Ward all the way in, off the glass, unable to get it to go, but she will go to the line for 2 shots. That the 6th team foul against Virginia Wesleyan will be charged to Miller, her first.
I'm really impressed with the effort of Hannah Ward this afternoon. A couple of her shots have not gone in the basket as she's driven toward it for layups, but a couple of them have also, but she's aggressively taking the ball when she sees an opening offensively. That time able to draw the foul.
As Ward sinks the first to put it back in the 3-point game. Checking in for Virginia Wesleyan is Lewis. She's going to get Newsom, who exits with 3 personals. Ward, a 50% free throw shooter this season. As she misses the second. Rebound corralled by Virginia Wesleyan. Marlins on the right side, it's Glasgow. Hands it off for Miller out of the corner. Miller to the near side. Lewis thinking 3. Holds on, goes now to Miller, who lets it fly, and she nails it.
Once again, Duggins left Miller just enough room to get that 3 off, and she made it.
Duggins being pressured by Glasgow.
Roanoke has come back, and they're playing Duggins and Delahunt at the same time. I'm sure that's for press offense reasons.
It's Delahunt in off the glass, answers with 2 of her own.
Saw an opening, knew she could get on the hip of the player guarding her, and took the ball to the basket. Good play.
As Glasgow hands it off to the right side as Miller cycles it further. They go down low all by herself. Unable to hit the layup was Blaylock. Delahunt went for it. And Delahunt now called for the walk. The official had originally signaled jump ball.
That was simultaneous possession. The officials do a great job, but I think we got a little confusion there.
Former women's basketball player Caitlin Long decided that they traveled together with the ball, which is exactly what we saw. Dunnigan confused as well, but we're going to go with it. As Lewis drives into the paint off the glass, can't connect. Sullenberger tapped the rebound off of Virginia Weslyan and out of bounds.
That's a great battle by Kathy Sullenberger. It was a nice block out. She wasn't able to control it, but she knocked it off the shoulder of the Virginia Wesleyan player, and it'll be Roanoke possession. Lemke.
McKee as well.
McKee back in the game.
4-point spread. Ward has to get it in. And she gets it for Delahunt. Delahunt double team, passing it out of the corner. Gets it for Ward. Now Gwynn. Gwynn has a step on Blaylock as she's able to race ahead. Gwynn to the near side. Delahunt has the trailer. Ward to the corner. Lemke for 3. That one off the front of the rim, but she's fouled. It's going to be against Glasgow, her 4th.
Great look by the Roanoke players, finding an open Kayla Lemke in the corner. That was an impressive take, a strong take up against the press by Paxton Gwynn to get the ball over half court. Again, the team needs to realize Virginia Wesleyan is going to press 94 feet.
As Lemke at the line for 3, connects on the first, a 71% shooter. At the 7th team foul on Virginia Wesleyan. Roanoke with none as Lemke misses the second. 2 subs check in for the Marlins. It's Lewis and Boyce.
As the game goes on and the legs get a little bit more tired, we're also seeing a Roanoke bugaboo we've seen through the season. Problems at the foul line. Hopefully they'll be able to get that corrected in the last 10 minutes.
Lemke looking to salvage 2 points, and she does. She hits 2 of 3. Marlins lead now at 3. 10.5 to go, approaching the midway point of the second half. So on the far side, this is Kelly. Kelly covered by Gwynn, goes out to the top for Lewis. Swung to the near side for Miller. Back to the top. Now it's Boyce. And again, Miller thinking the long three instead. Drives it on Lemke. Turns back in the corner. Open for 3 is Boyce. That one off the mark. Rebound taken underneath by Tatum McKee. She'll push it back in the way. Roanoke with numbers. McKee looks down low for Gwynn. Hard to the glass and lays it in for 2.
That was a great defensive series by Roanoke and a great play by Tatum McKee. Ripped the rebound off the glass and take it. Virginia Wesleyan seems to be pressing only when Roanoke inbounds the ball from the baseline. Virginia Wesleyan calls timeout.
It's a full. Taken by the Marlins. 9:56 to go in the third. Game tied at 43.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Welcome back to the Bass Center. Across town over at Hollins on the other side of the city. They're up 3 on Randolph-Macon with 8 minutes to go. If one of Hollins or Roanoke loses today and the other wins, the winning team gets in, the loser's locked out. If both teams do the same thing, Roanoke owns the tiebreaker over Hollins. So they will get in. Sipe off the bench, tries to drive in, pulls up her jumper, an air ball taken by Lemke underneath. The Maroons will look to break the tie. 9:40 to go.
Nice defense by Rachel Delahunt. Nice backside rebound by Kayla Lemke.
At the top, it's Ward. Left side, Lemke. Lemke tries to drive in on Sipe. She's hacked at and fouled.
Kayla Lemke saw the opening, took the open lane to the basket, draws the foul again.
Foul on Sipe is her second, team's 8th. Lemke at the line for 2, where she hit 2 of 3 moments ago after being fouled on a 3. Hollins now up 5 with 7 minutes left is the word as Lemke sinks the first. Hankins returns to the game for Roanoke. In for Virginia Wesleyan is Spencer and Blaylock.
Roanoke has regained a 1-point lead.
As Lemke sinks 2 of 2. 9.5 to go. The Maroons up 45-43. And as Boyce along the near side sends it down low for Sipe, a timing play. Sipe was able to take control, but not a shooting lane. Back out at the top. Maroons trying to get set up. Miller drives in, kicks it for Sipe. Her baseline jumper falls. Again inside at 45.
Nice ball movement by Virginia Wesleyan. Laurel Hankins lost Sarah Sipe that time. They originally started the possession with Tatum McKee on Sipe, and they weren't able to switch the screen.
As Lemke sends the left wing corner for Delahunt. Out to the top now, Hankins. Looking at Gwynn inside. As Gwynn down low, off the glass, counted for 2.
Nice job by Paxton Gwynn getting open against Blaylock and scoring that time.
As Miller will walk it up. We saw Blaylock do that to Gwynn a couple times earlier. Gwynn has since responded as Sipe, unable to handle the pass, lost it. Able to keep it in bounds. Blaylock goes down low. Leaves it for Spencer, whose jumper falls. The two teams continue to trade. Under 8.5 to play. Tied at 47.
Virginia Wesleyan token press now.
As Delahunt up the left side. Gives it for Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn through the paint. A foul called against the Marlins. It's going to go against Spencer, her first, team's 9th. Gwynn at the line for 2. As Gwynn connects on the first, Roanoke regains the lead. Coming in off the bench for Virginia Wesleyan is Glasgow. For the Maroons, it's Juggins. She's in to get Lemke.
Paxton Gwynn took the ball strong to the hole that time. The young woman from Virginia Wesleyan was called from being a little bit late.
As Gwynn looking to put the spread back up to 2, unable to get it. Sipe collects the rebound. Sipe has it along the right side. 8 minutes to go. The Maroons up 1. To the near side, it's Glasgow. Glasgow through the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Paxton Gwynn. A quick whistle and a jump ball call. Possession arrow for Virginia Wesleyan.
Paxton Gwynn hustling under the glass again, able to cause the jump ball.
As Sipe inbounds now with a fresh 30. That's it for Glasgow. Back now, Sipe. Spots up a 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound, Rachel Delahunt. Delahunt pokes it in for Tatum McKee. She'll go in one-on-one with Boyce. McKee stops her floater. No good. McKee reaches in after it. Roanoke able to pry the ball to the floor, but now we have a foul called. Dunnigan wanting a walk called.
They're going to call Juggins. That may be her 4th. That was a great play by Rachel Delahunt down here. Grabbed the rebound, got the outlet to Tatum McKee. Tatum McKee just shot the ball a little bit too hard.
Foul against Juggins is her 3rd. First team foul of the second half. Roanoke has played tight, much to the displeasure of Virginia Wesleyan. As Sipe from the paint to the near side for Boyce. Out to the top now, Glasgow drives in her floater off the mark. Offensive rebound taken by Sipe, and she's able to get the putback. Marlins up 1.
Virginia Wesleyan ran a good set that time. Straight to the hole on the drive. Got by the defense. Paxton Gwynn had to switch. leaving the offensive glass open for Virginia Wesleyan's putback.
Gwen hands it off for Hankins. Hankins going to spot up a three. No good. Rebound taken by Tatum McKee. Gives it for Delahunt, who's going to pull things out to the near side. Gwynn for three. Yes! Paxton Gwynn from downtown.
Paxton Gwynn left open on that's a great time for a three off an offensive rebound, especially one that's been scrambled after.
Roanoke up 2. 6:40 to go. As Spencer hands it off along the right side for Glasgow. At the top now it's Sight. Sight bumped off Delahunt as she handed it further for Says back down low. It's Blaylock who's fouled in the act. She will go to the line for 2. Clock stopped at 6:31. Foul going to be called against McKee, her second, team second.
That's a great play by Blaylock. Again, she's had a decided advantage this afternoon.
As a timeout on the court. When we come back, Garst and Ward will join the 5 out for Roanoke. 6:31 to go in the third. 2-point lead for Roanoke.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Bass Center, and Blaylock will go to the line for 2. Trying to tie the game back up at 51.
This will be an important box out for Tatum McKee and Samantha Garst.
As Blaylock able to get the bounce, connects on the first. As Blaylock's second attempt falls, we're tied again.
Blaylock makes 2. That's clutch for Virginia Wesleyan.
Hollins is up 6 over Randolph Mango with 6 minutes to go. Got dyslexic with the word last time. As Ward takes it, hands it off for Juggins. Tried to go down low for Garst. Swatted out of bounds by Lewis.
That's one of the best ways to break a press, Nick. Don't dribble. Diagonal passes across the floor.
As Ward gets it in for Laurel Hankins. Hankins goes inside, turns towards the baseline, now popped out for Duggins. Along for Ward to the near side, Tatum McKee. Back to the top, Hankins called for too many steps.
Laurel Hankins is certainly playing a good game, and she's doing the best she can, but I'd like to see her on that catch and shoot the ball.
Glasgow carries up. Hands it off for Sight. Flip to the top for Spencer, now to the near side. It's Lewis to the top of 3. Off the mark from Glasgow. Popped out of bounds. Last touched by Virginia Wesleyan's Blaylock as Blaylock and Hankins go down in a heap.
Hankins had a tough assignment then. Blaylock again has a great decided offensive advantage with Samantha Garst in the game.
Duggins will bring it ahead. Virginia Wesleyan using a 2-2-1, it looks like, to fend off Roanoke moving ahead. As they fall back, pick up their man-to-man.
Token pressure that time by Virginia Wesleyan, just taking time off the shot clock.
As Hankins at the top, the near side now for Ward as Gwynn comes to the scorer's table to check in for the Maroons. Ward to the far side, Hankins gonna spot up a 3 and she nails it.
That's
Hankins
it. Laurel
puts the
Hankins
Maroons up.
with a catch and shoot. That's it.
Roanoke up 3, 5:20 to go. Virginia Wesleyan up the right side. Crossover by Lewis through the lane. Count it and 1.
That's a byproduct of Paxton Gwynn not being in the game. Samantha Garst is going to be a great young player, not the experience at this point.
As Garst will head out into the game as Paxton Gwynn. She enters with 18 points to her credit to go along with 6 rebounds. At the line for one now is Shawnee Lewis, looking for her 10th point to tie the game at 54. Clock is frozen at 5:10. And she's able to connect. Sub coming in for Valwez is Miller. Miller in to get Glasgow. As the Maroons get it in for Duggins. Weslyan again trying to eat up some time. Duggins to the near side, Tatum McKee. Back in the middle, Duggins.
Again, token pressure, taking time off the shot clock. Took 11 seconds off that time for Roanoke to get the ball over half court.
Ward through the paint towards the far side. Can't get it to go.
That time Hannah Ward was actually well defended. The driving lane was open, but they switched over.
Going to her left with a right-handed shot.
Absolutely.
As Miller hands it off for Sipe for a 3. That one no good. Rebound Paxton Gwynn knocked away from her. Sipe tries again down low. This time taken by Gwynn. Gwynn quickly ahead. Roanoke with numbers towards the far side. It's Hankins. Hankins now for Duggins. Get along for Ward at the top. Ward tries to go down low for Tatum McKee. Pass well out of her reach.
Way over McKee's head. She wasn't really open either, Nick. They had her front and back. It was a double team.
When Gwynn came up, she tried to get to Hankins in the corner for a 3 off the rush as Hankins gets this one back. Pass that went too far towards the corner from Gwynn, who starts up with things now. Gwynn stops, hands it off for Ward. Now to the top, it's McKee. To the left wing for Duggins. To the top again, Hankins. Under 4 minutes to play. Gwynn going to spot up a 3. It's blocked by Blaylock.
That was a great play by Blaylock.
As Sipe able to step around Gwynn. Goes down for Blaylock. Unable to handle the pass. Roanoke will get it back. There's a whistle and a timeout on the court. Full timeout taken by Dunnigan. 54-54 the score. 3:46 to go in the second half.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Welcome back to the Bass Center. Hollins is up by 6 with 3 minutes to go on Randolph-Macon across town. Roanoke going to need to escape with a win here. If Hollins comes up victorious, the Maroons want a chance to continue their season. Sipe leads Virginia Wesleyan with 17, followed by Lewis with 10 for the Maroons. It's been Paxton Gwynn with 18, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc, 7 points for McKee and Hankins. As Delahunt into the game for Roanoke, she carries ahead. Gives it off for McKee, back across. Now Delahunt. 3:35 to go. Score tied at 54. As Delahunt cuts to her left. Looks to roll back, unable to find anything as she's tied up. Sipe gets her hands in. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Roanoke.
They're running at Rachel Delahunt and trapping her, especially without Taylor Duggins in the game.
As McKee inbounds to Delahunt, Roanoke with 10 on the shot clock. Shot clock down to 5. Delahunt drives in the right side, goes underneath for Hankins, gets the layup as the shot clock expires.
Great move by Laurel Hankins, great find by Rachel Delahunt on the assist.
As Miller up the right side, hands it off for Sipe. She's been dangerous today. She gives it up for Spencer. From the right side, a 3 from Miller, no good. Hankins the rebound, gives for McKee.
That was a great battle by Laurel Hankins against a much taller Blaylock to knock the ball free until McKee could control it.
At the top, it's Ward. Now the left wing, Delahunt. Delahunt Walks towards the top. Gives it for Tatum McKee. Trying to get Gwynn underneath. Hankins for a three. That one no good. Offensive rebound. The putback. Count it. And one for Paxton Gwynn.
Paxton Gwynn again out hustling the inside players of Virginia Wesleyan. Out hustling Blaylock that time. Rebounding the three-point miss by Hankins. And converting and drawing the foul.
As entering for the Marlins is Glasgow. She has 4 fouls. Gwynn at the line for 1.
Roanoke is going to be up 2 possessions with 2.5 minutes to go.
As Gwynn connects. Makes it a 5-point game. Glasgow carries ahead.
Roanoke is also in the double bonus, Nick. There'll be 2 shots each foul.
Glasgow in, able to lay it in, just about uncontested.
That's a great take by the Virginia Wesleyan player, straight to the basket.
As Tatum McKee goes across for Delahunt. Delahunt steps across half court with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:10 in the ball game. Left side it's Ward, further towards the corner for Laurel Hankins. Goes back inside for Gwynn. Now Hankins again. Hankins skips to the near side for Ward. 7 on the shot clock. Kick for Hankins at the top. Hankins stuck, tried to go down low. Delahunt lost it out of bounds.
Hankins led Delahunt a little bit too far that time. Good idea.
As a timeout taken by Dunnigan, a 30-second timeout.
I expect Roanoke to switch defenses coming out of this timeout. 1:56 to go, 59-56 Roanoke.
Taking a look at the stats so far, 1:56 to go. Paxton Gwynn leads everyone with 21 points to go along with 8 rebounds. 3 of those coming on the offensive end. Also for the Maroons, Hankins with 9, though just 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. 7 for Tatum McKee, 6 for Lemke, 5 for Ward. For Virginia Wesleyan, Sipe has 17. She's 2 for 7 from beyond the arc, 7 of 16 from the floor. Lewis with 10, and an 8 apiece for Blaylock and Spencer.
Okay, Roanoke's going to go back in their half-court defense. Rachel Delahunt will have token pressure.
As Hollins now up by 5 in the last minute against Randolph-Macon. Not something we expected to see. And as Glasgow carries ahead. Glasgow for Sipe. Sipe wants to go to work on Ward. Instead hands it off for Spencer. Spencer to Blaylock at the top. Drew the quick double team. Dishes it off along the right side. Can't connect on the layup. That was Glasgow. As Delahunt going to launch it ahead for Paxton Gwynn, who takes it in stride. Gwynn to the cup, gets the 2.
That's a great play by Paxton Gwynn. It's an outstanding defensive play down here by Hannah Ward. She played great defense and finished it by getting the defensive rebound.
Roanoke up 5. Down to the final 80 seconds as Hankins going to be called for the foul. Looked like she got all ball. Hankins foul her first, team's 4th. Lewis at the line to shoot 2. Clock frozen at 1:17 of a 5-point game. And she's able to connect the first as Lewis.
You have to give Virginia Wesleyan credit because they're hitting their foul shots. So they're getting the 2 points when they go to the line.
As it seems today, they're 5 for 5. And now 6 for 6. Spread down to 3. 1:17 to go. It's Delahunt to the near side for Tatum McKee. He puts the brakes on, slows the tempo. Now goes across to an open Delahunt. Delahunt worked on by Lewis. Sends the near corner for Ward. Ward steps into the paint. Tried to go down low for Tatum McKee. Couldn't find her with the pass. Virginia Wesleyan will get it back. Just over a minute to go.
That was a little bit fast by Hannah Ward. Looking down low for Paxton Gwynn. Wasn't really there.
Roanoke working man-to-man. Delahunt applying some pressure here on Glasgow. Under a minute to play. As Sipe from the foul line. Left that one for Spencer. Spencer turns back, but a whistle and a foul. It's going to be against Paxton Gwynn. For Gwynn, her first 15 foul.
That'll reset the shot clock at 30, 48 seconds left.
They'll get it in for Spencer. Spencer for Lewis. Back to the far side. Sipe for a 3. No good. Rebound poked at by Delahunt. She flips it inbounds. Gwynn collides hard and goes down as her and Sipe went into each other. Gwynn, though, going to be charged with the foul. Gwynn's second, team sixth.
Great hustle by Paxton Gwynn. That's a tough call. Could have gone either way.
As Tassa will return to action for Virginia Wesleyan.
Great hustle by Rachel Delahunt.
As a timeout taken by Roanoke, they'll have one left. .8 seconds left here in a 3-point game. A timeout on the court. We'll step aside. Be back with the final 38. 3-point lead for the Maroons.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
If you would like to sponsor this program or advertise on Valley Vision TV, call us at 540-397-1051 or email to sales@valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs,
welcome back to the Bass Center. After the foul to Paxton Gwynn, 38.8 to go. Fresh shot clock for Virginia Wesleyan. Roanoke must win this game if they wish to make the ODAC tournament. Sipe turns on the baseline, kicks it out for Blaylock. Blaylock for Tassa on the far side. Now driving in was Spencer, unable to connect. Rebound free, taken by Ward, who's taken down. No, called for the walk.
No shot clock.
Shot clock unplugged. 20.9 to go. As they get it in. Now to the corner, Sipe. Going to try a three. No good. Rebound taken by Paxton Gwynn. She races up to find Hankins. Gwynn, though, fouled behind the play.
Great play by Paxton Gwynn to find an open Laurel Hankins. Roanoke will have two shots and can make this a two-possession game with 13.4 left.
Brett, I didn't see it. Almost looked like someone got a hand on Sipe's three coming up from the corner.
I don't think so. I think it was just short.
She just launched it up short.
Just short.
As a timeout now taken by Virginia Wesleyan. As there will be a full timeout on the court, we'll step aside. Be back. 13.4 to go. Roanoke still up by 3.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem.
Howlands escaped with a 74-68 win across town. Roanoke looking to come up with a big win here over Virginia Wesleyan. A 3-point game, 13.4 left. Gwynn at the line for 2 shots. Already a 3-point lead for Roanoke. Gwynn 5 for 7 from the line today, and she hits it. A two-possession game.
Two-possession game. Ward, Delahunt, Gwynn, McKee, Hankins on the floor.
As Delahunt connects. Gwynn connects.
Rachel Delahunt doing a great job.
Glasgow hands it off. Glasgow from the far side for 3. No good. It's an air ball poked out of bounds, last touched by Roanoke.
4.1 left. Great defense by Roanoke. Find your man off the inbounds now. Find your man.
5-point game. Sipe to inbound. Valdez left to make something happen quickly. They go in underneath. It's knocked away. Back out of bounds. Possession to Roanoke.
Roanoke's going to escape, folks. and they're going to beat a team that could have been the ODAC regular season champion.
As Virginia Wesleyan will take a timeout. "30-second timeout taken by Virginia Wesleyan. This will go back and take a look at the current standings in the ODAC. Virginia Wesleyan on top with a record of 20-4, 17-2 with an ODAC play. Eastern Mennonite and Guilford both at 16-3. I don't know how they fared against Virginia Wesleyan and how
only
the
one of
tiebreaker
those
would
teams
go.
can beat Virginia Wesleyan, though, Nick. I believe they play each other today, so one of them's going to lose.
Let's check out ODAConline.com throughout the day as Hankins tries to launch this one down. It's tipped. It comes right to Sipe. Steps in for three. It's no good. And Roanoke has upset Virginia Wesleyan. And the Maroons are going to the ODAC tournament in 2012.
Well, this is the one scenario I didn't think would happen today, but Hollins defeats Randolph-Macon and Roanoke defeats Virginia Wesleyan. And I'm going to enjoy this post-game interview with Coach Dunnigan.
63-58. The final score here at the Bass Center as Virginia Wesleyan falls to 17-3 within the ODAC. The Maroons get their eighth overall conference win. Really an all-around effort from Roanoke, but the Maroons led by Paxton Gwynn. Gwynn finished with 25, including the 2 free throws at the end to ice it. She's followed by Hankins with 9, Tatum McKee with 7. Virginia Wesleyan has quickly exited the court as Sipe finished with 17, just 2 for 10 from beyond the arc. Had a chance to tie the game up earlier in the corner with 30 seconds to go and ended up sending in an air ball. Followed by Lewis, finished with 12, Blaylock and Spencer with 8.
This is a great win for this young team, no matter how the tournament goes. We said all year they're going to get one. They got one on the last day. This is a great win for the underclassmen class.
Brett and I will step aside, be back to chat with Coach Dunnigan and our final thoughts.
Well, Coach, we said last night that this team was going to get one of these, and about 16 hours later, they did.
Oh, man, it's almost hard to even breathe right now. I tell you, I was so excited for them. Yeah, it was their effort paid off. I'm telling you, they played hard. They didn't quit. I was so proud of their poise down the at the end towards the end of the game. They didn't fold. In the past, this is where we've had trouble finishing, like the last 5 minutes of every game. You know, we just kind of whether lose focus, whether lose confidence, whatever. And tonight we maintained and came through. And I tell you, I just couldn't be any prouder of them.
Virginia Wesleyan had 5 3-pointers in the first half. You held them to 1 in the second half.
Yeah.
I thought that Paxton Gwynn did a great job on Blaylock.
She did a
was
great
outsized.
job, yeah.
And Paxton Gwynn, 25 points, 9 rebounds. It was her turn to shine today.
It was, and it was nice to see that happen. And she played so strong and as much as physical of a game as it was. They were reaching, they were pounding, they were pushing, and we didn't back off, and we just, we held our ground. And Paxton having to battle in the middle the way she did, and heck, she hit 2 3-pointers. Wow, Tatum 9 rebounds. This is pretty awesome. And it was a hard-fought game, both sides, because there was a lot on the line for both of us. I don't know if you realize, but we heard that Hollins upset Randolph-Macon, and as a result, if we would have lost, we would have been out of the tournament.
Right.
So we had to win tonight, and our kids didn't realize at the time, but it didn't matter, though, did it?
Well, I remember a couple of weeks ago you said at Hollins that you didn't tell the kids how big a game that was.
Right.
But that ended up being a huge game.
It was a huge game. Yeah, it was. And, they just came through. They just started – we've been so frustrated and got after them at halftime because they just weren't executing fundamentally. We were standing. We started getting that deer in the headlights look, and you could see it happening. And we just got them back on track at halftime, and then they just came out and they were on a mission.
Was there
great.
any point where the Virginia Wesleyan press concerned you? Because there were a couple of times in the game where she pressed very aggressively. Even when they got the ball over the half court, the kids had to realize they were going to press for 94 feet. So.
Right. Well, my biggest fear, that was the reason I know, one of the main reasons, this is their game, is their defense. And they have a tremendous defense and, full court. And we knew, we have, with all the turnovers we have had in the past, that was a huge concern for us. And but our kids, we had a couple of letdowns, but we picked it back up and we came through when it mattered.
Well, I don't know if you know who you're going to see Thursday at 1 o'clock.
It's probably going to be Wesleyan again.
Well, you've had, three great
Actually,
games.
it might not be.
Right.
It could be Guilford.
Right.
So I'm not really sure who we have. Okay.
Well, you had a great game against Guilford, an overtime game, the last time you played them. So it should be a good one on Thursday. Looking for another upset.
Well, Brett, you've been our good luck charm. Thanks for being here.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome back to the Bass Center. Taking a quick look through the final stats from Roanoke and Virginia Wesleyan. Sarah Sipe finished the game with 17 for Valwes. Lewis was second on the team in scoring with 12. The leading rebounder, oddly enough, was Sipe, who finished 7 of 19 from the floor. For the Maroons, Paxton Gwynn tallied 25, including 2 key free throws down the stretch. She was 7 for 9 at the charity stripe, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. Laurel Hankins finished the game with 9, McKee with 7. 6 points for Lemke, 5 for Hannah Ward, 4 for Delhunt, 3 for Goodell and Duggins, 1 for Sullenberger. Samantha Garsh, the only Maroon played today that didn't score. She went 0 for 2 from the floor in her 9 minutes of playing time as Roanoke took down the first place team in the ODAC.
Great win for Roanoke. I told people, I know this might put a little bit pressure on Coach Dunnigan, but I told people when she got here and I saw her play about a half a season, Paxton Gwynn's going to be a Hall of Famer at this school, and today was one of those steps.
25 points, 9 rebounds, 3 coming on the offensive end. A great game for Paxton Gwynn. The operation moves from the Bass Center to the Salem Civic Center. This is our final game together at the Bass Center. It's been great working with you here, Brett. I'm sure we'll have Thursday at 1 o'clock. Hopefully Roanoke can squeak past the number 1 team. We'll see what happens with that.
If they play well, we'll have Saturday at the Bass Center. We
saw what happened today.
At the Salem Civic Center.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Salem Civic Center, always a good time. The ODAC tournament. J.J. Neckelhoff, Brad Banks with the ODAC do a great job putting that on every year. I'm anxiously looking forward to it. I know I already talked to Brad. He's calling my professor tonight to let my professor know that I won't be in class at 1 o'clock.
Well, I also want to give credit to the lady that directs the tournaments, which is Molly Robinson over at the ODAC office. So there's 3 of them that do a great job with that.
A great setup altogether. Roanoke beats Virginia Wesleyan 63-58 on Senior Day at the Bass Center. Our technical director, T.J. Kemper. Multimedia director, Reed Hall. Sports information director, Brad Moore. For Brett Peltier, I'm Nick DeSanctis. Good night from Salem.